Hello everybody, this is GamerXC7 and today we are going to be building a bunker. So let's get started. So here I have all the materials that we're going to be needing to build our door and our house switch. So first we're going to be needing an area something like this. Our house switch would have to go around here. So that would mean our door would have to be I think that might be too close. I guess it would have to be here. So let's check out our area real quick. I'll be right back once this is all dug. Okay, so now all our pistons are in place. I have some of the area dug out right now. And I've connected up these two pistons, which are going to be extending first. So I'll use this side to demonstrate. So both of these pistons are going to be powered, right? And then when you activate the door, first this one is going to depower, retracting this, and then this one is going to depower, taking all of that with it, right? And this one here will do the same thing. Retract, retract, and now it's completely on. And if we do the rest of it, we'll see that that's what will always happen. Push out. Never mind. Let's see. How do we do it? Okay, let's take your piston. Anyway. So first, we'll go this one. As we'll just we're about to do some mistake. Sorry for anybody getting dizzy, we are having some mild technical difficulties. And then this one. There we go. And then with that, both of these will extend at the exact same time. And if we head up, we see that it's completely flush. And so now, all we have to do is retract this, and this, and it's open. So that's the first part all done. And so these two are going to be powering this, as we will be dropping down here into our bunker. So these two will power up this, and we'll be going out through here. Actually, I'm gonna place down 2 repeaters here, each set to 2 ticks. And then with that, all we have to do is just connect up these guys over here. It shouldn't be that hard. First, just set one up to 4 ticks. Some redstone dust. And then we'll set one here to 2. With the same thing here. 2 dots of redstone dust here and here. one repeater going in this direction, set to 4 ticks, and one repeater going there, set to 2 ticks. Alright, so that's all working. So now, if we place down our lever, not our lever, that's not so much, you'll see that everything is completely flush and closed. You can't even tell the door's there. And now, if we deactivate our stuff, we see that the door opens. So let's run a redstone line out of that and build our host switch. So this block here is going to be the one that we're going to be taking out. So what we have to do is run a repeater output out of that. No, we're just doing some stuff. Okay, so it won't have, so it can't be here. We'll just leave the repeater there. It's gonna be here. So here's the block we're mining out. If I remember correctly, we have to take out the, we have to take a repeater through it, and we have to place our sticky piston here, so that when we, so for those of you who don't know what a host switch is, you essentially have a block here that you will turn into farmland, which turns it from a whole block to a transparent block. And so with that, it'll detect a redstone output, and it'll fire this block forward and back, turning it back into regular dirt. And was it this, or was it this? I don't think you can place torches in the, oh, no, you can. Okay, so let's fire this out, and let's see if the redstone. How was it that you did it? Okay, so just give me 1 second. When I'll be back, I'll have the host switch all built out, and I'll explain everything that is going on to the best of my ability. Alright, so I'll be right back with the host switch complete. Alright, so now that I remember how to do a host switch, so here you can see that it's working. So essentially what happens is you have your redstone torch down here that's activated. When you tilt this, it'll deactivate, deactivating this repeater, which will thereafter deactivate a redstone lamp that's down here, which will deactivate this torch, which will activate this torch, which will push this out, turning it back into a solid block, which then means that it's not turning the torch off, therefore meaning that this will retract, I think. So now, if I remember correctly how to do this, if we run out a redstone line through here, and okay, so that's a good sign, it definitely turns on. But it doesn't stay on for very long, does it? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right, I remember how I fixed that last time. With a way too complicated circuit that I cannot remember how to build, so I am going to have to go back to my redstone testing world, where I will show you the door and explain how everything works, so you have a better understanding for what's going on. And here they are. Alright, so I will be right back in my redstone testing world, where I should hopefully remember how everything works. I will see you there. Be right back. Wrong button. So here we are in the redstone testing world, and if you would like a quick tour, we'll set it down in the comment section and I'll make a video about it. Although, here is essentially the door you have. You activate everything and it'll close completely flush, and then it'll open up, and the circuitry is the exact same principle as over here. You have your pistons extended up going here, 2 ticks, and then you have pistons extended out over here with 6 ticks on each side. And so that way, whenever everything turns off, everything opens up, and when everything turns on, everything closes. And so here, we stand on top of our door, we grab our hoe, we chill it, and the door opens up for barely a second. Although that barely a second is just enough for us to get down into our very poorly built bunker. And as you can see, it is very, 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 very simple. Alright, so here we have our host switch. Oh yeah, that's right. So I would place the torch up here, which would then go to a redstone dot, which would go into this observer, and once the observer detected a change, it would go through this repeater, which is set to 4 ticks, which would go to this piston, which will push out both of these blocks into this, deactivating the circuit, and then once it got all the way over here after 4 ticks, it would then push it back over here, reactivating the circuit. So essentially, I have no idea if y'all saw that, so that's gonna have to do. So now, if I can remember. Alrighty then. So we can now go back to our bunker, and so I shall see you then. Be right back. Alright, so we're back here with our host switch. So now let's see. Alright. So if I remember correctly, there was... what? No. There's a block here, and there was a redstone torch here, which is leading over to some redstone dust, which then took a turn, going over towards here. Was it that short of a turn? Either way, there's enough. No. Close enough? No. Alright, so then we have that going out into a block with a repeater set to 4. And with that, oh Lord. With that, we have our piston, which then had our slime block, and then had a redstone block And then right over there was another piston. And now if I could figure out a way down, it's going through here obviously. Okay. Great. So, and then here there would be a block. I'm gonna have to clear this out. Right. So here there was the block with redstone dust. Which would be trailing over subterraneanly okay, good. And so now this is going to travel for us. Going over through here. Guess you can alter the terrain a bit. Yeah, that doesn't look weird at all. So we do that. I mean, that part over there is quite simple. Excellent. This part here is very, very simple. But now what about that? Something about that looks off, doesn't it? So let's see. We can do that. Although that would have to be dirt. So let's see. There we go, perfectly secret. And then we can just hide that like that. Perfect. So now we somehow have to figure out a way to dig ourselves all the way over to our door. This would be a pain to build in a survival world. I'm gonna set a few little repeaters. Kind of going over to 4 ticks, so that way we would have enough time to get over there. And there we are. Alright, so I guess that means we have to go through here. And we're gonna have it drop down another level. Which, I mean, of course isn't all that bad, but still annoying. And I'll be right back once all this is excavated, because this is going to take way too long. Wish me luck. So, As it turns out, I was actually really close. I left y'all off, like, somewhere around here, and after a bit of digging, I was able to get myself to the door. So I guess we'll have to raise this up a level. And as we can see, door stuff is closing out. So that'll work. So now let's close up this and this, and we might as well convert this. Alright, so let's grab our hoe. We're also gonna have to close up this one. Okay, so let's grab our hoe. And where was it that I left that? Somewhere around here. Maybe this one? I think I need to place down a marker of some sort. Why isn't it shrinking? Or is it this one? Where did I leave that thing? And there we are. Where was it? There, okay, so there's redstone behind there. That means we're close. So no, why isn't it any of these? Which one isn't good? This is gonna take me forever to find, so I will be right back whenever I figure out which one of these is the one doing the pushing. So I will see y'all then. So be right back. So after looking for way more time than I care to mention, there we are. So our door opens. So let's see. Now we'll drop down. Great. So now let's see. I'm not gonna be needing you anymore. Well, something that we desperately need is some light. Alright, so we're going to be dropping down a bit further. Like about here. Let's place these on the side so they don't break when I shower all this. And let's just transform that into something else, like maybe. See, I can see better with this. Probably not going to be needing most of these in a while. And you, I think we can just stick you over there. But meanwhile, let's see, what's something that looks fortified? You will do. So let's see. And actually what I think we can do is we can make this row out of, what's it called, sea lanterns to light it up. Or since I'm playing with this new update, we could build out of these ochre fog lights. I have absolutely no idea what that is. I mean, they don't look anywhere near as cool as sea lanterns, so let's go back to that. And So we'll get the tunnel down, and with that, all we'll have to do, what I do? Oh no. Okay, so that's where there's some redstone over there. Okay, I can get up. Okay, that is no problem. We can fix that up. But okay, great. So let's see. We have each of these set to 2 ticks. Great. I guess it was just a block. Okay, well, meanwhile that incident, let's convert all this up to our deep slate bricks. Oh, it is deep slate. Yeah. And so with that, I will be right back once this is all done, and this is going to take me way more time than I cared to mention. So I will see you in a bit. Well, I'd say this is starting to look really cool. So now I guess we can start building up our hallway. So what I'm thinking, we can stop that one over there, is we have a small pool of water over here, so which is where we're gonna land. And if you're thinking about the exit, we'll deal with that in the next part. And the exit isn't even gonna be this part here, so we don't have to worry about that too much. So we're going to have a pool of water here. And so first let's get some water. Which is where we're going, which is, as I explained earlier, our landing pad. There we go. Everything is a water source block. And so we're now going to be heading over towards here. Which I believe we're going to follow the same color palette. So I'll be right back once this hall's all done and dusted, which is going to be leading up to an iron door. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished up our hallway, which is a lot smaller than I thought. And I built up the door. So we just go through it, and I'm currently working on this room. But we're almost about to hit the half-hour mark, so this video has already been going on for way too long. So I think that might be all we have time for. I actually thought we might have been able to get a bit more done. Sadly, that is not the case. But I will be releasing part 2 soon, so I haven't left y'all out to hang yet. But either way, once again, either way, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.